We are live. Good evening. Good motherfucking Friday evening. What's going on? This your boy Savar Matner. We got a lot to talk about. We're talking about Sonya Massey tonight. We're talking about Diddy. Did Diddy actually do it? Did Diddy kill Pac? Well, send somebody in to kill Pac, trying to get to Suge Knight. The controversy about Trump being struck by a bullet. Okay, the Kamala Harris Trump polls, where they stand at right now. We're gonna talk about Dragon Ball Daima, as well as the Russia and Chinese war aircraft that was intercepted off of the Alaskan coastline, as well as Kimberly Guilford. You can't scratch your pussy on national TV behind Trump head. What are you doing? So tonight is going to be a lit long night. Moderators, I'm pretty sure when we talked about Dragon Ball Daima, I'm pretty sure that some of the Dragon Ball fans are going to be here. They're going to be a little bit upset if they try to, of course, hijack the stream. I've seen that. And how you doing, Sunshine? I've seen that Sunshine already undressed the situation. If you try to hijack the stream, okay, you, and let me say it again, you will be taken care of. And I see you guys in the chat. Hello, Sunshine. What's up, number 3? It is lit. Pot called the kettle bun. What is going on? Everybody is here. Everybody is here. More gonna be coming in. More's gonna be coming in. What's up, Goose? With the juice, what is going on? So if you want to get in on this, I'm going to post the link right here. This is to get in and get on fun and Streamlabs. All right, right here is the link. I just put it in the chat right there. Click that link. Right, come on in. It's a lot to talk about tonight, and I'm not going to waste any time. Let me know if you hear me good. Okay, the Discord link to join my Discord is in the description down below. But just in case you want that link as well, give me a second. Let me hop back into my Discord if it will allow me. If not, here we go. If you want to join the Discord, here is the link here. Matter of fact, let me add it up because that's a 7-day link. I'll do another link. Here's a link here to join the Discord and put this right here into my chat here. That is the Discord link. Thank you, Sunshine. I appreciate it. That's the Discord link to join the Discord. Now, I already have Trey number in. He's on standby. Okay. I'm getting ready to share my stream. All right, screen. We're going to talk about the Sonya Massey first, the shooting that happened at her home. I want to get an opinion on that first before we dive into anything else. Yo, what's up, Dante? So, we're going to watch the body cam footage. I'm going to let Trey number come on in. And like I said, if you want to get in on this and voice your opinions, hit the Streamlabs link in the chat, and I will bring you in the studio. I will see you waiting, and then I will bring you on. So, let's get ready to do this here. Let me get myself off the stream. Let me add this here. All right, Trey, you are here as well. We're going to run this video first, and then we're going to hold judgment until after we watch. Now, I'm going to be blunt with you guys, all right, real quick. I'm going to be blunt with you guys, okay? Hear me out real quick, okay? This should have been handled differently, all right? Now, this woman apparently had an issue. She called the cops to come over, okay, by disturbance. So I'm going to kind of go through that. I'm going to kind of skip and get to the point to where shit got crazy. So I just want to set the tone. She already had a mental issue going on, okay? And this cop that did the crime, all right, already had a lot of prior issues with other police departments. I think he been to like 5 or 6 before this happened. Okay, so I just wanted to lay out the lay of the land. Okay. Come on, baby. Play. Gotta give it time. I got like 15 different things open up here. Oh, YouTube trying to be stupid. Got a buffer. Okay, hold on, guys. Gotta let it catch up. Google Chrome, like you don't want to respond. There we go.
Where? On the back door. I don't know if it's hers.
So we can go ahead. We can kind of get on up in here. I don't want to be too long on this.
Nobody's out here.
You didn't see anybody?
Nope.
No.
Check the whole area.
Okay.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I was trying to get.
I got you. All right. Is there anything else we can do for you?
Huh?
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure.
My medicine and stuff.
All right.
I love y'all. Thank y'all.
All right. That's not your black car, though. The SUV? Whose is it?
Once again, you guys can see she can't even answer, right? She can't even answer basic questions. Okay. So the cop was trying to find out what was going on, and at this point, it's nothing too crazy going on. So they know some red flags, and they're just doing their job at this point. But it's obvious that she's not comprehending some shit.
You don't know if someone just parked it in your driveway?
They brought it to my driveway.
And just left it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's run that. Yeah. 19, I got a 20 clear.
Does anyone else live here with you? Somebody else.
David Mary 43556.
Yeah.
You got a name? You got an idea or something? Take your name real quick. Attach this. See who we spoke to.
So we're gonna fast forward a little bit more, guys. So we get into the house now.
Okay.
What's up?
I got some paperwork. Can you grab that Bible, please?
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here. Was there any damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah, it was.
Okay, what was the damage?
A dent, I believe.
What about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to attach.
Massey.
Huh?
Massey.
You have an ID? That'd make things so much easier. I just need to.
Now, once again, you guys can tell mentally she's not there. Yo, what's up, Randall? Mentally, okay, she is not there. Okay, she's there, but she's not clicking, right? So the cop just said something, right, that kind of caught me. He said, well, you shouldn't think about your last name. And that's a little bit of aggression. You shouldn't think about your last name. If she's not in trouble, you shouldn't be getting aggressive. He could have approached it and been like, you don't know your last name, or you sure you're okay, or you're in any meds. It's obvious, just watching her demeanor, right, that she isn't all the way there. So he had automatically kind of started to get aggressive, right, with him asking her what her last name is, because he's ready to go and he's trying to rule out some stuff. But in situations like this here, you have to stay calm and just try not to get too frustrated. Trey, you got something you want to say real quick before I start back playing? I see you had to mute your mic.
Yes, sir. She looked like she's off some type of drug or something,
Mm-hmm.
She looked like she intoxicated off of something, because I noticed, I'm pretty sure you noticed, but her words were kind of twisting up a little bit.
Yeah.
Just like you were saying about, her having to pull out her ID and, her not knowing her last name right away,
Mm-hmm.
That right there should just explain it all. Back to you.
Yeah. Yeah, her whole demeanor is all. But let's get back to playing this real quick.
And I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will
What?
get your paperwork.
What paperwork?
Okay. I got some paperwork.
Well, just get your ID.
Well, let's get your ID first, and then
One task at a time here.
Okay. Let me
Here, grab your ID for me.
Okay.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID, and then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID
you
is.
You
see
have-
that stack right there, man.
That is true, Sunshine. That is true.
1 second.
Check on her.
Let me get this.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
That's true too, Goose.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
Rebuke you in the name
You
of
better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Now, pause. Stop. Hold
Whoa.
up. Stop. Now, I'm gonna tell you all a interesting tale for those of us who know who Al Green is. Okay, Al Green got hot grits thrown on his dick. That's why Al Green became a reverend real motherfucking quick. Okay, now this is no laughing matter. Hot water can scald a motherfucker. However, she just walked over to the sink. She ain't been there that long. Now, I don't know how long the water might have been on the stove. You know, we don't know all this. Water might not have even been hot because you can tell by her demeanor. She don't know if she's coming or going. Water might have been absolutely cold. Okay? Now, you got like 3 different options as a cop. Some cops have tasers. Some cops carry OC spray. The distance between him and her, body cam wide lens, I'd say it's about 5-6 feet, maybe about 8 at most. He could have just took 5 steps back, maybe 7 more steps back, got as close to the front door as possible, and order her to step away from the water, and got his taser gun out or OC spray. It's just water. That far away, I don't care if it's scalding hot water, unless she gonna throw the whole goddamn pot at your ass, which I doubt could be popping hot, right? Unless she's gonna lift the whole pop and chunk it at you, there is no need to grab your gun. Trey, I mean, what do you think?
I mean, I think you're absolutely right. You know, I don't think a gun is necessarily in this situation. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like she not packing. She don't have no bullets, no shells, no nothing on her. You know what I mean? So it's like so for a police officer to reinforce guns in this sort of situation, that says a lot about the police. That says a lot about these cops. You know, back to you.
Yeah, you know, in a situation like this, and this true, Sunshine, and you're gonna see it here in a second. In a situation like this, hot water isn't deadly force. It's no need for deadly force for hot water. I'm just being honest. You might have got burnt, but unless you're submerged in boiling hot water, you know, like in the tub or something, like hot water, right? Where you're getting 30-degree burns all over your body, you're not going to die if some hot water was splashed in the fucking face. And once again, he could have backed way back, but let's continue to watch this because it's going to get very ugly here real fucking quick. Matter of fact, I might slow down the body cam footage itself.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot! Drop
Now,
the fucking pot!
let's go back.
Huh?
Rebuke you in the name of
You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Let's slow this down.
Drop the fucking pot!
The fucking
Now, this officer, the one that's wearing the body cam, that's going to somewhat snitch on his partner, also drew his gun. Now, somebody in this situation here should have been the bigger officer. And be like, hey, man, who need for a gun? Let's just OC spray or get a taser. Or y'all could have went high and low. It's 2 of y'all and 1 of her. It's like he wanted to shoot too, but he just had a conscience. Uh-oh, right here. Let me go back up. My bad. All right, there we go. Now she ducks down. Let's see. Did she drop the pot? Now we can't see from this angle here. Okay, we can't see it. It can be another body cam footage. Let's go to the officer that shot her first in the fucking head. Let me see right here. So it's gonna be a secondary footage. Let me see. Here should have been two different angles.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was. Think right here. Let's see.
Fuck.
No, I could have sworn they had two different angles, but let me go back. I'm checking to make sure I ain't skipping over some guys. Give me a second.
May I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so this is just ridiculous. You really gonna pull a gun out for simply no reason when y'all could have just put her in the cuffs and called it a day.
Yep.
And I feel it because I've actually been in a excuse my stuttering. I've actually been in a similar position as this, where the police done put a gun on me for something very minor. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, for something I didn't even do. So I know how it is, man. These police officers, man, they need to go back to training. They need to get fired. They need to do something.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it in real time now.
You, man.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it in real time now.
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
Rebuke you in the name of
You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot!
The fucking
Drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot!
19 shots fired.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Drop the fucking pot!
Now you shot her in the face, so she's already dead.
Damn.
Bring EMS now. We got a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to the female. 1078. Fuck.
I was on.
Now,
I'm gonna go get my kit.
No, you headshot, bitch. You're done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot.
now I'm gonna say something about headshots. That's how stupid he is. Let me say something about a headshot real quick. I want y'all to see my face. Y'all know what's her name out there? Mark Kelly's wife, Gaffy Gifford, right? She was a senator from Arizona, if I recall, years ago. She got shot in the head at a rally, right? And she lived. Okay. Matter of fact, she's on the endorsement train for Kamala Harris, right? Just because you get shot in the head doesn't necessarily mean that you are done for. There are people that have been grazed by bullets, go right through the head, have maybe some brain damage, but they live. They live. Now, he just told his partner not to go get, the trauma kit, right? That was a no-no. Number one. And I'm gonna say it again, it sounds like she had just turned the water on. Because I'm paying close attention. If you go back from the time she got up, right, and I ain't gonna watch the shooting no more. I just want to see from the time she got up here. I don't see the pot's on the stove over here. So let's pay attention to that pot. Let's how this pot is.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Okay. Okay, she turned it off. All right. Pot's pretty hot. Okay. That's a big ass pot.
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Now she got the goddamn pickup.
Huh? You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot!
The fucking.
Now she don't even have. Okay, so she turned the water on, but was there actually water in the pot? Why do you have the water on if it's water in the pot? Because she walked over from the stove. She literally walked from the stove, took the power to the sink, then turned the water on. So was it water in the pot? Or was the pot empty and hot? But bottom line is, it wasn't no need for him to shoot. So now, after all of this, right, I'm going to fast forward. The guy go get his trauma kit. And I want you guys to look at something. This cop walked outside. Pay attention. I want you guys to pay attention to this. Pay close attention.
No, just hang out there for me. Thank you.
That sergeant came in and said every damn thing. He's mad at the motherfucker, right? Look at all of the cops. Look at the cops. I'm gonna make this screen real big.
May I say
You guys
something real
can see
quick?
something. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This making me mad as fuck. Look. This is unnecessary. You don't need all them fucking cops. Honestly, all you needed was one.
Yep, I'm gonna tell you why they came. I'm gonna tell you why they came.
Back to you.
Because that cop had a history of anger issues. That's what I was saying earlier. So it's shots fired, right? Woman down, shots fired. Anytime shot fire call, cops are gonna come. Cops and shots bite, cops are coming. But however, they're not coming, angry at the person on the ground. I want you to pay attention to their demeanors. This is what got me. Pay attention to these cops' demeanors, right? Look at them. I'm gonna play this. Look how they stared at him. Look at all these cops are out here looking at him like, what the fuck did you do? You shot a woman in the head for what? Did she have a weapon? She had a pot of water? And you shot this? I mean, they're looking at him like, dude.
Thank you.
What's up? Look how he looking at him.
Me.
I didn't know I had.
Like they can't believe what happened. Look how he looking at him like water.
Yeah, I'm good. This fucking bitch is crazy.
And okay, now the fucking bitch is crazy, but your motherfucking ass gonna do some time. Yeah, lock your motherfucking ass up and throw away. I tell you what. Gonna be a whole bunch of Fleece Johnson like type motherfuckers out your motherfucking ass. I'm just telling you. Go ahead, Trey Number. I see you.
Police brutality, man. Police brutality.
Yep. I just seen you put police brutality. So
Yep.
here's my honest opinion about this whole situation here. Then we're gonna move on to some Diddy stuff. The cop right now is being held without bond. The last I checked. Ben Crump, of course, done reared his head in the shit because anytime there's a police involved shooting that involves someone black dying, he pops up. He never pops up when there's black on black crime. Never. It gotta be opposite. That's why I don't fuck with Ben Crump. But he did say something that makes a lot of sense. That woman didn't need a bullet to the face. She needed help. And that cop should have realized that from the time he made contact. If she couldn't tell you that was her car in the backyard and she's having a hard time remembering her name and everything else, and she's acting very evasive, that should tell you right there that there's a problem there. And you should have, got some help for her. I would have called the EMT, someone there to do a psych eval. And went from there. So I hope, he gets the maximum penalty that they can give him based on his record. And he had a very bad record. So my heart goes out to the Massey family because, this is why in this day and age, it is hard to trust police officers because you get one bad cop that paints the narrative about the rest of the police force, right? And it's not the case a lot of times. There's always one bad apple that can spoil a bunch, and in this situation, that's the stigma that a lot of African Americans have now, that this cop just shot an innocent woman who just said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." And for us African Americans, and that grew up in the 90s and the 80s and in the 70s and the 60s and the 50s. That's very common for black women, especially to say that shit. "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," especially when you're lying to them. That's that was always the deterrent to get you to stop lying or to guilt trip you. So I felt like he just wanted to pop somebody in the fucking face, and it was obvious from the time he asked about her last name that he was already getting irritated. And, you know, you have to stay calm in situations like that. So that's my opinion about that. Let's talk about Diddy. Let's talk about Diddy. Now, there is a reason why I put Diddy and TD Jakes. Hold on right quick. There we go. On the thumbnail. And that's simply because if my damn computer would come on, because I know I got a lot of tabs open. It's not responding. Give me a second. I know I got like 9 tabs open up. Diddy needs to pray. He needs to do a whole bunch of goddamn praying. And he needs to do it real goddamn quick. And here's the reason why. All right, now where you at, Trey? Trey, okay, let me share this screen.
Right here.
I'm about to close out some of these tabs I got open to share. Yeah,
Oh, Diddy. I got a lot to say about him.
Stage for some reason. Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, hold on, because on my end it's not showing it. Let me do it again. Let me see something. Add to stage.
I can see.
Yeah, there we go. Streamlabs being kind of slow, so what I'm about to close out some stuff. It might be Discord, might be pulling some stuff. Let me close some stuff out. I got a lot of tabs on there. I'm sharing a lot of shit. So anyway, everything's low. So Diddy is accused of paying $1 million to have Tupac killed, and his name appears 77 times, right? In murder docs. Now, I'm not worried about playing the video. I already don't care about that. But if you've been living under a rock, and I seen this yesterday at the gym, right, working out, doing cardio, and I seen that it was breaking news. TMZ had broke the news. Now, for those of you that's not aware, okay, the guy that's in jail right now used to be the leader of the Crips, okay? That infamous night in Vegas, that guy's nephew got beat up by Tupac and his cohorts. So in retaliation, he instructed a hit, right, to go out against Tupac. It just happened Suge Knight was in the car at the time. Now, apparently Diddy paid the guy that shot up the car in an attempt to kill Suge Knight, not so much Pac. But Pac ended up getting killed because the guy nephew that got beat up wanted him dead out of retaliation. So now you're caught up with that. But let's read this because there's a lot going on. So in battle music mogul Sean Diddy Combs' name has oddly surfaced multiple times in court documents concerning the murder of the late rapper Tupac Shakur. The document stems from a case against Dwayne Coffee D. Davis, 61, who is accused of planning the 1996 drive-by shooting that took the life of Shakur in Las Vegas. Davis has previously claimed that Diddy offered an individual $1 million to kill Shakur. However, Diddy remains not a suspect in the rapper's murder. Now, apparently, from what Davis said, it wasn't so much Tupac, it was really Suge Knight that Diddy wanted dead, because Diddy was the leader of Bad Boys Entertainment at the time, and Suge Knight was the leader and, you know, main executive producer of Death Row Records, okay? So it was already beef between the two because Notorious was with Diddy and Pac was with Suge. And if you go way back in time, Notorious and Pac used to be buddies. Then they had a falling out and all of the blows and all that stuff. So back in 2009, Davis, who was accused of masterminding the drive-by shooting of Shakur, had an interview with the Las Vegas police. During the interview, he suggested that Diddy pay a high-level drug dealer, Eric Von Martin, $1 million to assassinate Shakur. Now, like I say, we have been hearing about Suge, that Diddy wanted Suge dead, not so much Tupac. But ultimately, Tupac was when they got killed. These counts was recently cited in a filing to stop him from getting bail after his arrest last September on charge of first-degree murder. They charged Davis for setting up the hit on Tupac because his nephew had got beat up. Shockingly, according to Daily Mail, the documents that were filed named Diddy 77 times, most likely from Davis' continued claims that Diddy also had something to do with the murder of the late rapper. Okay? Of course, you newbies, that's Tupac Shakur. Despite the serious allegations of the sit, the record label owner is still not considered a suspect, and it is unclear if that status quo would change. However, from all indications, Davis mentioning Diddy's name appears to be the major stumbling block to getting bail, as the prosecutors argued in their filing that he should be kept in jail because he previously implicated Diddy. Okay, so this is the guy right here that set up the hit that took out Tupac. Trey, anything you want to say? Because I know you on the West Coast, and I know you. So
yeah, I'm in California, bro.
Yeah,
we all fuck with Tupac. That's
to
be on this side. If you don't listen to Tupac, all of us gonna get on you.
Well, you know everybody that. Oh God, look at Random. I mean, look at Random.
All right, so we got.
God damn.
So we got.
Don't be pissed, Sunshine. Don't be
KVD, man. KVD. It took them motherfuckers this long, man. But back to but I wanted to talk about the whole the whole Diddy thing real quick too.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not surprised that Diddy, was accused for killing Tupac, but I don't think it was just Puff Daddy. I think there was more to it because y'all remember Tupac was born with enemies already. Okay, he was born from the Black Panther party because his mom was in the Black Panthers. He had family that was in the community resistance progress time. So
Tupac hold on, Trey. Wait a minute. You see what Jamie said? Can you see, Jamie? Wait a minute, Jamie. Are you talking about Diddy or Pac? I don't ever recall Pac being a ballerina ass nigga. I don't.
Oh hell no.
I think you gotta be talking about Diddy. I don't ever recall Pac being a ballerina ass nigga. All the Pac shit was real shit. Pac prophesied his death in a lot of songs. If you listen to some of the songs, he prophesied his death. It's just crazy. But go ahead, Trey, before I go back to reading the article, because we get ready to move on now to some Trump stuff and some Dragon Ball stuff in a second. It's really gonna get crazy.
I remember that video with Charlamagne. He asked Diddy, and he was all like, "Well, there's a lot of rumors going around saying that you put it on Tupac," and Diddy he was all like, we don't talk about that sort of things, my brother. But I do believe that he was a part of it, and I could believe it because Diddy done paid a bunch of motherfuckers to be quiet. Diddy done made a lot of threats. There was actually an interview with Gene Deal that dropped earlier that said that Diddy done threatened the CEO of Bad Boy or something like that, but he threatened somebody to get what did he do again? So he threatened somebody to get his face on like some hip hop type shit, but yeah, I was just watching the video earlier.
Well,
hold on, let me.
Well, with Diddy, he's been doing a lot of underhanded shit, and a lot of stuff has been really coming out ever since the Meek Mill's booty cheek clapping clip that came out. And then the one where he beat his girlfriend up in the hallway in the hotel like a fucking idiot. His son got caught on camera trying to drug women. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you're rich and you think you can't be brought down, you can be knocked down some fucking pigs. Yes, Yes, I remember this. He threatened to kill the president of Bad Boy. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, Diddy always craved power. But if you listen to his music, like I always bring up, I'm coming home. That wasn't so he said he claimed he made that song for us troops. Now at that time I was already out the military. But when the line that says it's easy to be Puff, but it's hard to be Sean. Now it's obvious you like man butt. And I guess it was obvious that Pac didn't swing that way. And maybe he didn't like the fact that Pac was coming out to Biggie, and I'm not trying to knock Biggie. I think Biggie got some bomb ass music too. But Biggie and Diddy was all the fucking notorious fucking videos. It's like he wanted to be seen all the time. And a lot of people started to say it was some fruity shit going on. And I'm not trying to knock down Notorious. That's the rumor mill. Because every time you seen Notorious, you seen Diddy. And of course, Diddy would go to hell and back for Notorious. And when Pac dropped that diss, with that fake money, what's it called, fake money? when he dropped that diss, there was some shit that came out of that. What's up? What say, Trey?
Oh yeah, nah. I was gonna ask, can I say something about the Tupac and Puffy situation?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. I'm gonna finish reading. Or go ahead.
So from the interviews that I've been watching with Ging Deal and everybody that was associated with Pac and Biggie and Puffy at the time,
yeah,
they was like Puff Daddy was jealous of Tupac and Biggie. You know what I mean? He may have been jealous of their friendship, so he was probably like, you know what? If I could get big, that's my meal ticket. But first, I got to get rid of Tupac. And then that's when everything happened. And that's when he manipulated Biggie. And then Biggie was actually going to go to death row. Biggie supposedly wanted out of Bad Boy. And get his publishing back. So Puff Daddy is a businessman, and you know what I mean? He's power hungry, he got a power fetish, and he be using people for his own business desires. So Puff Daddy probably heard that and was like, you know what? If I give him his publishing back, I ain't gonna have a meal ticket. So let me just get rid of him now so I could just take everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you remember, when Biggie died, instead of grieving for his quote unquote best friend's death, he went to the hip hop magazine or whatever, I forgot what that was called, and he requested to have his face on that cover instead of Biggie, since Biggie passed away.
I want to say that magazine, it wasn't People. I want to say that was Vibe. I think it was Vibe. Was it Vibe or Sunshine? You might remember. I remember him being on the magazine. I want to say it was Vibe. It wasn't People back in the day. It damn sure wasn't Time magazine. I want to say that was Vibe, that magazine he was on. But I remember him being on the magazine during that time. During that time, his face on the magazine. But of course, he made that song with that's what I thought. That's what I thought was Vibe. That's what I thought. Because Vibe was like the all black exclusive magazine back in the 90s. If you were black and you made it on Vibe, you were doing something. Then if you made it on Forbes back then, you were really doing some shit. But he got with Faith Evans and made that song "I'll Be Missing You" and all that shit. But anyway, let's finish reading this article before we can move on, because it's some stuff, man. But people think they can't get caught, then they end up getting caught. Anyway, a transcript, which was part of the nearly 180-page long documents, revealed the alleged reason why Diddy might have wanted Shakur murdered. In the transcript, Davis had told the authorities that Diddy offered to pay for the shooting to get back at then recording executive turned convict marrying Suge Knight. So Diddy really wanted Suge Knight. There wasn't much get back. He really wanted to kill Suge Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Knight was the co-founder and CEO of Death Row Records, the label to which Shakur was signed during the latter part of his career. He was also in the car with Shakur when the drive-by occurred. Now, a lot of us thought back then that Suge Knight set up Pac because Pac was getting ready to leave Death Row after fucking Snoop Dogg left, Dre left. A lot of people had left Death Row. And Pac was getting ready to hit the door too, apparently, during that time frame. Puffy Combs, okay, does he play a role? Okay, whatever. So, now you know. I'm going to be honest with you, man. It wouldn't surprise me. I'm going to say this again. It wouldn't surprise me if it comes out that he has something to do with it. Because like I say, motherfucker, TD Jakes is your best friend, apparently. He in your back pocket. You better be praying, motherfucker. Because that other picture on the thumbnail, about this is your asshole, and that's your asshole in prison. Now the rest go and say, do not shoplift. But, nigga, if you, and yeah, I said the N-word, so what? Negroes, nigga. If you had something to do with Pac getting killed, it's a whole bunch of Pac fans in the prison system. They gonna bust you wilder than what you try to do to Pac. And I'm not trying to make jokes. They gonna tear your ass up. You gonna pray for instant death. They gonna tear your motherfucking ass up. Nigga, are you ready? Seem like you ready. They gon' rape your ass. You better get ready, boy. You better get ready. Anyway, let me do this here. I want you guys to see this body cam footage real quick. There's some more body cam. Hold on. Let me do this here. Because I want to talk about Trump real quick. Give me a second. I'm going to share this screen here. Here we go right here. I'm going to share this screen. Give me 1 second as everything load up. I'm going to close the other one out and share this tab right here. I'm going to close this out. There we go. Try to free up some space here. Okay. Whenever it loads the fuck up. But I want you to pay attention to something. Come on, YouTube. Don't be stupid. There we go. Load up. Motherfucker being slow tonight, y'all. That's my bad. YouTube might be doing some bullshit. Let me try to refresh the page. How about that? Let's refresh the page. Now you want to come on. There we go. There we go. Everything's slow. Yes, I wish to proceed. Goddamn. All right. I want you guys to pay attention to something. And this is going to be very quick. So, this is the aftermath of the Trump assassination attempt. Okay. Now I want you to look at something here. Now, I see the flag blowing back there, look like. So we got some wind. Okay. See how that flag is whistling in the wind? Right? Now, here he is, dead from a gunshot wound. One shot. Apparently, he got off 8 shots. Now, the reason why I am bringing all of this up is, okay, I'm reading the chat. The reason why I'm bringing this up real quick, and I'm not going to be long because I want to talk about, let me add the stage. That's why. Why the fuck isn't that not? There we go. Add stage. Boom. Now you guys can see. Y'all couldn't see. My bad. Let me add the stage. Sorry, y'all couldn't see. Okay. So anyway, there go the guy right there, right? I mean, he's dead. All right. Now, notice that flag, how that flag is blowing. It's windy. Now, any sniper. Okay, this is how I know he was a novice. See that flag back there? Pay close attention to that flag. It's windy.
He was on a roof outside
okay.
of the fence.
That flag is blowing back there. So there's wind. Now, Trump is on the stage over here. Okay, I'm going to let him get a little closer. You guys can pay attention to this. Okay. Look how that flag is whistling in the wind. So it's windy. There go the stage. There he is. Leaking blood. All right. He's out of there. He's gone. Okay. Now, God, fix your goddamn camera. So, don't pixelate his motherfucking ass. There he is right there. He on the ground dead. Okay. Now, don't pixelate his motherfucking ass. Trajectory in the wind. Yeah, I'm sorry. Now you guys can see. Yeah, I thought I had added. That's on me. So, first things first. Anybody who's ever shot a gun, okay, that's what I'm about to say. Can't folk, you beat me to it. You beat me to it. Anybody that ever shot a gun knows that a bullet, I don't care if it's no wind, never goes in a straight line after so many feet. Because the bullet, as it's flying through the air at very fast speeds, it can pretty much create its own turbulence as it's moving through the air. So it can offset its own trajectory, right? You may be center mass on something that might be 100 yards away, but the slightest blow of wind, no matter how light it is, can make that bullet be off target by 2 or 3 feet before it gets there. Hey, what's up, C? What's up, man? From Denmark. What's up? Now, the reason why this is very important is because he shot 8 times. The official report said he shot 8 times. Okay? If he would have taken into account the wind, you could have came off that shot a little bit better. And I'm not going to get into the logistics. Someone that shot a lot of weapons in the military as a combat vet and was 19 kilometers armored crewman, drove tanks, Humvees, a lot of other shit, shot a lot of shit. You would have known what to do in a situation like that. Now, however, I don't condone him trying to kill a man that just been speaking his mind. All right, let's throw this out there. All right, but it cost him his life, and he didn't get the job done. He grazed Trump, which brings me to the point: how the fuck did y'all leave that platform unmanned, that close to a former sitting president? That's why a lot of people think that that shit was a setup. Okay. And I'm getting to that. See, I'm actually getting to that because let's go back to the footage here. Okay, I'm make it big so you guys can see. So
can I say something
here
real
he
quick?
is. Yeah, go ahead, Trey.
So look, Savar, some motherfuckers just don't need guns. I'm sorry. Some motherfuckers don't need guns because look, bro, how are you gonna miss this type of shit? Like,
Crazy.
If this is assassination attempt, come on, man. This is the president we talking about. You mean to tell me that he missed by what, 2 inches?
He didn't take into account the velocity of the wind.
Exactly.
But listen,
Okay.
I respect Trump, but Trump speaks his mind. I'm not the biggest Trump supporter. I'm not the biggest Biden supporter. And I'm kind of glad he dropped out. I'm going to talk about Kamala here in a second. And Poe JD Vance. Oh, look, fucking Jesus fucking Christ. However, trying to kill a man because he's speaking his mind and an opinion about things is probably the stupidest fucking thing that one can do. Now, apparently, the guy, the 20-year-old that done it, he had been into the Iranian chats and shit, and you know, Iran don't like Trump based on the shit that Trump was involved in. Okay, so let my chair down. Where the fuck is my goddamn? Here we go. So, they think he was brainwashed into doing it, and this is why I didn't jump on this story when it first came out. I kind of been waiting till I want to get all the stuff on it before I talk about it. But apparently, they searched his browser and his phone and other shit. He had Biden in there as a target. Kamala Harris, I think, a lot of other people in Congress. And it looked like he had been talking to some Iranian fucking support back groups or some shit like that. But he was a registered Republican. That's how he got into the event. Well, he knew the event was going to be at. He didn't breach the perimeter. He was outside of the perimeter. He just found that open place to get a shot. Crazy thing was he was flying his drone 2 hours before the event kicked off, which there shouldn't have been no drone flying in that motherfucking airspace if it wasn't a Secret Service or FBI drone, right? and people shouldn't have been canvassing that area, without proper protocol. Okay, so he pretty much had he had better intel than the Secret Service, pretty fucking goddamn much. So, but let's get back to it. You pixelated. No, when we say motherfucker, you pixelated, I mean you dead. You got wasted. So when I say they pixelated that motherfucker, I mean you dead. Pixelated. Hashtag don't get pixelated. Yeah, everywhere. Now, all these people still standing out there, right? Trying to figure out what the fuck going on. He looking like, goddamn, bro, you still
set up a solid perimeter around this building. Okay.
Now listen, it's too late to try to put a perimeter around the building. The perimeter should already been around the whole goddamn fucking convention. And then look at this Secret Service agent. He hiding over here. He gonna be the one to come over talking about, the bike by the fence. But we ain't gonna watch that much of. You can go watch this on police activity.
We're gonna have to start.
Now there go the stage. There go the flag. You see the flag. It's been whistling in the wind. This dude took a shot from here that way, trajectory that way, right? And there go the fence line. So you see he was outside the perimeter here of the rally. How in the ever-loving fuck do that happen? The Secret Service was inside of this fence line. They fired when she stepped down. The Secret Service director, she stepped down. But that fence line was their perimeter of 150 meters or feet around Trump or whatever, right? So the sheriff's office, right? That county was supposed to have eyes on this, and the FBI agents was supposed to have this area secure. So there was a catastrophic failure, but a lot of people believe that this was a setup just based on this one building out of everything was left unmanned. And that's never good. That is never a good fucking thing to be that egregious. I don't think it was a setup. I think it was just bad coordination, but we'll never know. We'll never know. Now, this tab here, there has been some shit, right? Trump was struck by a bullet. The FBI director has said that he don't know what Trump was struck by earlier. So now they updated this to confirm that he was indeed struck by a bullet. Listen, we all seen the picture of the fucking goddamn bullet whizzing past motherfucking goddamn Trump head. We all seen it. And that's still shot. Right? That wasn't no goddamn scrap note. That was a fucking bullet that grazed his fucking head. Okay? So let's just be real with that, all right? I mean, hey, we best to be too raw. I think we'll be too raw. So Trump was indeed struck by a bullet. He got shot for his country. Okay, he got shot for his country, even though that wasn't the intent just. But the FBI said Friday that Trump was indeed hit by a bullet or a fragment from one fired by the would-be assassin at his Pennsylvania rally. Now, Trump is going back to that place to do another rally. So that's a lot to dissect there, but whatever. I just want to give you guys an update on that. So now, here's the good stuff. Here's what you guys ready for. We're going to take a break from politics real quick and talk about Dragon fucking Ball real quick. Now, let's do this here, Trey. Yes, I seen the memes of that random about Trump. Apparently, MAGA stands for now, my ass got assassinated. And they're referring to the guy that tried to assassinate Trump. Shit's crazy. It went from make America great again to my ass got arrested to my ass got assassinated. Shit is fucking crazy. But Trey, and for the people that's in the chat that are Diamond fans, or the ones that are gonna come watch after the fact, okay, let me be blunt with you motherfuckers.
I'm back, Savar.
Yeah, I see. Listen, I'm a Dragon Ball fan. All right. This narrative that Dragon Ball is for children because apparently now 13 means you are a child. 13 means you are a teenager. 18 technically still make you a teenager. 18, but then you're grown. So which one is it? Because see, you're not grown until you're 21. So are you a child up until you're 21? Is what you're trying to say? Because I remember being a kid, once you turned 13, you were a teenager. You're no longer a child. You are a teenager. Now, apparently, when it comes to setting the age requirements for the TV standards, they use children as a universal text because they don't want to categorize a teenager from a child. But we all know damn well children mean Y7 and Y and G rating. All serious anime carries a TV 14, a TV PG, and a TV MA tag. Now, I'm pretty sure Daima will probably be rated TV PG. All right, because it's Dragon Ball. And Dragon Ball isn't geared to 7-year-olds. I'm sorry, it just isn't geared that way. However, to us diehard Dragon Ball fans that grew up in a time where you can get away with seeing beheadment on TV, right? Now they're slowly bringing it back. I'm talking about gory Dragon Ball Z. You know, when Frieza got cut in half, you seen blood and guts. When Goku got shot in the chest, blood and guts. Even in Dragon Ball. That shit wasn't geared for 7-year-olds. That shit was geared for adults. But they had to give you an edited version so it can appeal to the children. But we grown-ups knew, and us teenagers knew what Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z was. So when I talk about Daima, I'm coming from a Dragon Ball fan perspective, okay? I don't have to agree with the Daima fans because see, y'all the young soft generation ass fans. Y'all will suck off anything Dragon Ball related because it's Dragon Ball. That's like, oh, Dragon Ball Heroes. The Dragon Ball Heroes is good. You should give it a try. They made everyone kids. The storyline isn't making a lot of sense to me. And honestly, this margin, how is the devil a margin? The fucking little girl, pansy. So maybe Geetham got his sources wrong. Now I'm thinking the margin gonna be in Super. That's just my opinion. That makes more sense. But okay. Wait. I see crazy. What you say, Randall? I said this before and I'll say it again. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, yeah. Exactly. How much proteins in one Dragon Ball? All right, yeah, zone out. It ain't gonna be too long. We'll get on back to some good stuff, real quick. They're going to suck it off like mosquitoes suck blood. Okay, I'm not playing. I argue with a motherfucker in my chat. Then they say you dislike the dislike ratio. You turned off the ratio to like dislikes. I got nothing to do with that. That is YouTube doing shit like that. They removed that feature because of assholes complaining about they dislike my video. I don't give a fuck if you like it, dislike it. Engagement's engagement. Engage your way. Now those trolls, since then, they comments are no longer on the video because I got tired of them trying to troll my shit. So those comments are no longer there. But I assure you, I have nothing to do with the likes, dislikes not showing. If the browser doesn't work anymore, take it up with YouTube. Because there are a lot of content creators that feel like disliking a video hurts their product. Engagement's in fucking engagement. I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. If you like or dislike my opinion, it's my opinion. You don't have to like my opinion. Geek them going around talking about real fans are gonna ride with the shit. Geetham needs Dragon Balls. He needs it. He needs that dragon nuts.
Or else
Right?
he ain't gonna get that money.
Because without dragon balls, he ain't dragging no balls. Without dragon balls. And that's why when Toriyama died, he looked so sad. It's not because he loved Toriyama. He was worried about dragon balls. Okay? Let's just be real. All you talking about, you hate Geek. I don't fucking hate Geek. I don't know Geek. Hate. What the fuck do I don't have time to hate on nobody. All right? And what I mean by that, he's nobody outside this platform. Nobody know him but young ass Dragon Ball fans. Right? Literally. That's just y'all be in this comment section sucking him off, and I go there and look at the comments, and 100 of y'all are asking him a question, and he don't answer now one of them. That tells you what he thinks about you motherfuckers in his own comment section. Yeah. Why don't y'all go look at the comments? Y'all asking him all these questions. He might answer one question. You have to pay Geekdom for him to talk to you. Just keep that in the back of your motherfucking mind while y'all talking about Geekdom so great. And then try Roman talking about, oh, you just a hater. You're a Dragon Ball Diamond hater. You hate Geekdom. I don't fucking hate Geekdom. Nah, I just like his trolls that try to come over here and then try me. That's why I don't like. But unlike Geekdom, I interact back with you motherfuckers. Because some of y'all make logical sense. Even the ones that I politely disagree with had some good pointers. It might not necessarily be GT 2.0, but that's what we're dubbing it because everybody's fucking children. And not just that, there are certain little Easter eggs. Like if you look at the overall, we're going to watch the trailer in a second. The overall trailer, some of the colors, some of the fucking designs, like on Baby's World, that looked like it came straight from fucking Dragon Ball GT. Now, does Super pay homage to GT in some ways? Yes. Super Saiyan God is red like Super Saiyan 4. Just minus all the fucking fur. Even the eyes resemble some of Super Saiyan 4. The Super Saiyan God version. If you look at how they did Ranger 17, they pretty much made him Super 17 without having to fuse with his fucking self. I mean, there are certain things in Super that pay homage to GT. Okay? But making Goku a kid, and not just that, everyone on a grand scale of things, and then they're touring another rim. They have to tour another reality. And what killed GT? Honestly, let's think about this before we put this trailer on. Goku could have used the Dragon Balls. They got the Black Star Dragon Ball to redo the wish, all right? But Goku wanted to grow up naturally. He could have went to Namek and had the wish place. Dragon Balls for days. But they made to where he had to get the Black Star Dragon Balls back so Earth wouldn't blow up. Baby comes hit the Black Star Dragon Balls. Use them to have his war or whatever. And then the world blows up, right? Then they go to Namek, wish Earth back, and then all of that. You mean tell me you couldn't become a kid again? You couldn't make another wish to become a motherfucking kid again? I mean, not a kid, a grown up again. That logic is what killed GT. That and Pan. I'm sorry, Pan was very obnoxious in GT. The damsel in distress, and wouldn't you know it, we have a little girl demon named Pansy, and I'm willing to bet it's gonna be a damsel in distress. There's so many similarities there, it's not even fucking funny. Yes, the animation do look kind of hype. I'm not gonna lie. Rand, I see you coming. So let's watch this trailer. Let's watch this Crapma trailer. Because I just want to show you guys. I'm muting the fucking sound because I'm not trying to fucking have Japan striking down my shit. All right. Now, look at this fucking bunch of kids. Piccolo whole head. Look at that. Piccolo whole head. Bigger than his Do you see how big Piccolo head is? That motherfucking is about the size of the goddamn armor he got on. But Vegeta's whole head is bigger than his whole top. Goddamn. God damn, man. Shit. Anyway, little spaceship land. Now, look at this asshole. He looks sad and depressed. Somebody said in the comment section of the video, he looked like an angel. And they took like some resemblance from an angel.
Hear me.
But he looked like Trunks to me. He looked like fucking Trunks. Like I seen the future and it is bleak.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So he looked like Mirror from Xenoverse, from the video games, from the D realm and shit. That's what he
he
looked like.
does look like Mirror. Yeah, right.
And from my understanding, and from my understanding, just from what I've seen, they're gonna travel to the demon realm. From my understanding.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to a whole nother realm. Okay, what was GT called? A Grand Tour? What was Super called? So Super, they went through universes, right? They were paying homage to GT. Now they're going to the demon realm. Excuse me if I'm wrong. Is there a tour?
No.
They're not touring the realm?
No, they're not touring around.
They're going to a demon realm. They're going to a fucking other world. They're going to go to more than one goddamn place. I'm willing to bet that. They're not going, they're touring shit to fight. I'm willing to bet that this isn't just going to affect Earth. It's the demon realm. It's going to affect the whole universe probably. So that's just my assumption. No sources. I don't think it's just Earth. I think it'll be the whole universe. But anyway, let's get back to this trailer. Let's get on back to it. Anyway, he looked like fucking Mirror. Mirror. Now look, they're going through time. Look at Goku. Goku like he happy. Now look. Look, you got realm universes and shit. I don't know what the fuck. Look, what type of planet is this? Look, man, they going deep. It looked like two balls with a nut ring around it, motherfucker. Oh, look at it, man. Look at that shit. Like two balls with a nut ring around it. Some crazy shit. Supreme kind of like he constipated. The Captain Corp at work. Now look, this reminds me of GT. I don't know if these like their spaceships and wasn't Goku them in a ship like this in GT?
Nah.
Look at it. Look at it. They're touring shit. You got this. Remind me of Baby's Planet a little bit. I mean, come on, man. The Dragon Balls look like. All right. Look at this shit. They call it the great. Look. They call it a great adventure. So listen. They call it a great adventure. Sounds to me like it's paying homage to a grand tour. I'm just
stepping to the motherfucking grand tour.
I believe that this is Toriyama's original version of Dragon Ball GT.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that this is what he had envisioned before GT became what we know it today. And a lot of you Diamond fans don't want to hear that. That's why I'm calling it GT 2.0. Because I believe that this is Toriyama's vision of what he wanted GT to be. He just didn't have the story in his mind at the time, in my opinion, down to the way he wanted it before he wrote it. That's why he didn't have too much involvement with GT when GT was wrote. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. GT wasn't that bad. It's just making Goku a kid and Pan being always in the middle of shit is what killed it for him. But some of the fighting, especially Super Android 17, I enjoyed the baby arc. The Shadow Dragons until the last three, Shin, Ice, and Omega and Nova, those last few fights were good. The first 3 or 4 dragons I didn't really care for. So GT has its high points. But I believe that this Daima is Toriyama's GT just on a greater scale. So let's get back to the trailer. Goku got the fucking power pole. That's what kills me. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, homeboy with the guap, with the Super Saiyan hairstyle, white like an angel, looking like mirror in the face. He got that Dante thing going on. He's like, motherfucker, you got my 20 homes? Like that, hey, you putting cap motherfucker hat on. You know, I'm just saying. All right. Apparently, okay, so right here, apparently, Supreme Kai is nerved up about something. I don't know if it's a giant that they woke up or a god that he knows. If anyone knows the demon realm real well, of course it's Shin, because he knew the Bora and the Bora knew him and blah, 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 which is why a lot of people think this come after the Boo timeline and before Beerus, which would make sense considering that they're going to the demon realm during this time. It would make sense. It will make sense, but we can't say that's confirmed. I'm willing to bet this might take place in the Super Timeline, and it could take place after the Frieza arc, before the Universe 6 arc. That's my opinion. That's what I believe.
We don't know, man.
We don't know, but that's what I believe. I'm just putting it out there too, because there is a little gap there. It's a gap there. I'm just putting it in there now, because in Z, Supreme Kai was fused with Kabito Kai. Okay, they didn't unfuse until Super, and I think they stayed fused in GT the whole thing. I don't recall them defusing in Z at all. I don't remember that.
They didn't.
That's what I'm saying. Because it started off in GT, they were still Kabito Kai. So they didn't defuse until Super. Now, could this be before Boo? No. And I'm going to tell you why. Goku was dead during the goddamn Boo saga, you morons. God damn. Wasn't Goku dead during the Boo saga?
Mm-hmm.
Until old Kai died and gave him his life, and Supreme Kai was still Kabito Kai. So how the fuck could it take place in fucking Z?
I can't. It is logically impossible.
That's why I'm saying, assholes, that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm willing to bet you, motherfuckers, this takes place during Super. Between the Frieza and Universe 6 arc. Or I'll do you one better. After the Terminal Power arc. Before Broly. I can do you one better. I bet you it could fall in there too. It could fall in either one of those spots. Because there's no way, and I'm going to make a video tonight when I get done this live stream, that this could take place in Z, unless they retcon everything. And if they do that, then they're going way back before Boo. They're going way back before Boo. But how can they do that when Goku is dead? So they can't even do that. Because he's dead. So it can only logically take place in, say it with me, Trey, Super Timeline.
And yes, either that or it could happen before Lord Beerus, or this could just be a whole nother continuity. And Toriyama just saying, you know what?
Or after Super.
No, or maybe before Super. Because we didn't see Beerus, Whis, and you know Beerus and Whis are locked in with him.
That's true. That's true.
They be hanging out and shit. So
this could have happened right after Battle of the Gods. Because Kabito Kai was still Kabito Kai, right? But I think Resurrection F, he had defused, right? Didn't Supreme Kai and Kabito wasn't they defused during the Resurrection F arc? Oh, did they defuse before the Universe 6 arc? I know they wasn't fused at Universe 6. Let's see. Hold on, everyone. I know we got some more. Cause see, motherfuckers trying to tell me. Let me see something. When did Kabito Kai split? Oh, right here. Okay. I'm gonna tell you right goddamn now. When did Kabito and Shin separate? Okay, when though? In Dragon Ball Super, Kabito Kai uses the Namekian in Dragon Balls, but what episode? What episode? Episode in Super. After the battle with Golden Frieza. So, didn't I tell you after the Resurrection F arc and Universe 6 arc is why I think this could be, and here go your evidence right here. Right here. In the Dragon Ball anime, right there. There it is right there. That's why I believe this takes place during that timeline. But hey, what do I know? I'm not geekdom, so you know. Anyway, let's watch this trailer so we can move on to some other shit. All right, Goku hopping around, Crapma, and like he shitted the brick. I have no idea what that fat. And then geekdom claimed this is the margin. Looking like Pansy with a mask on. So, I still believe that margin is going to be in Super. Per from what I kind of just assume and maybe have some inkling details about. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a nigga with a small channel. So anyway, back to this. All right, Goku squatting down. Okay, so see, this guy's going through the whole timeline here, right? And this guy right here looked like one of the Boris fucking offspring. And I believe that it's going to be somebody that's in the Boris fucking lineage. That's what I believe. Because in order for Goku to get involved in this, it got to be someone that is blood related to the Boris. Why else would you go out to Supreme Kai, Goku, and that whole cohort? It makes absolutely no sense. So that's my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look hype. And people want me to be hype about this shit. We got Goku turning the power pole around. And Diamond means forever in October. And I mean, Bleach be back in October. Bleach be back in October. Holy shit. Okay. All right.
Oh yeah.
Before we talk about Russia.
Savar.
Right. Let's end this so we talk about Russia and China being off of the Alaskan coast. But go ahead.
Well,
wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. Okay, go ahead. I'm answering a random question when you get done. Go ahead.
All right. So did you hear about how the Dragon Ball staff is fighting over the money?
Yes, I heard what's going on. The fighting that's going on with the guy that has the Capital Corporation thing. EO and fuck his name is, and Shueisha wanting to keep the rights and all that bullshit. They pretty much fighting over who's entitled to Toriyama's creation. And I think the guy that got the company should be entitled because he was friend with Toriyama. But all that's going to dictate is how much longer we get Dragon Ball content. But anyway, random, if you heard it take place for Battle of the Gods, then I just debunked all of that. And I'm going to make a video about that.
I think.
Now, stick that up. I think. All of you Geekdom fans that was telling me on the fuck I'm talking about, stick that up your ass. Stick that up your ass. Yes. Stick all that up your ass. Because how can it take place before Battle of the Gods when I just show evidence that Shin and Kabito didn't defuse until after Golden Frieza? And Goku was dead during the Buu Saga. And Kabito Kai was Kabito Kai during the Buu Saga. When they started talking about the Patara fusion, after old Kai gave his life for Goku, he talked about the fusion and about the Patara. And that's how Kabuto became into existence. And then Goku went to Earth. Vegeta was dead. So how can Vegeta be alive if Vegeta was dead? Matter of fact,
the arc.
Everybody was dead besides fucking Piccolo, Goten, Trunks, and Gohan.
They died too, remember? When Kid
They
Buu,
died after Buu came and blew them up. Because Goku came, met Vegeta, they fused, Vegeta was born, he fought Super Buu, and then he got a Zord, got turned to candy, went inside, got Gohan, Goten, Trunks, and Piccolo out. During that time, the Potara defused, and at that time, we thought it had something to do with Buu's innards, but come to find out, mortals can't stay fused for more than half hour, depending on power output, or to an hour. And then Kid Buu was formed because of what happened from freeing Fat Buu. And then he annihilated the whole planet. And Goku, Satan, Vegeta, Dende all fled to Supreme Kai's fucking planet. And you had Kabuto Kai and Old Kai waiting on him. So tell me once again how the fuck this takes place before Buu, when Goku was dead, after Cell, and how it's not going to take place during the Super timeline. As I expected, and as I said, and I got evidence on my last video you guys talked shit about, that it's going to take place after Resurrected F and before Universe 6 arc, in my opinion. Or after Tournament of Power and before Brawley, in my opinion.
I don't know, man. I don't know how that's going to work.
It's going to work. And that margin shit is coming to Super. I'm just waiting for all the shit to just hit the fucking fan, so I can come back on camera and say, you get the fans out there that call me stupid and all that. How you like me now? Now, yes, let's talk about China and Russia, right? So, have you guys been living under a rock? China and Russia was intercepted off Alaska. They had bombers, they had planes. It's the first time Chinese military planes has been intercepted off of Alaska. Okay. Now, before I dive into this, let me say this. I am not surprised we're seeing stuff like this. Biden is stepping down. Kamala is taking the mantle. Okay. America as a whole is so divided right now. Excuse me. And you have America giving Israel a lot of assets and Ukraine a lot of assets. We're pretty much wide open for the taking right now. And that's just facts. And I have been saying it and saying it and saying it and saying it, that unless something happens to where we get out of everybody else's affairs, right, and worry about our own affairs. And I'm not saying abandon all countries. Help those that help us, for sure. But there's a fine line in helping and babysitting. Okay? So, what'd you say, Jamie? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All of that with Netanyahu was in town. But anyway, let's read this stuff right here. Okay, I'm not going to watch the video. You can watch it on YouTube. But anyway, the United States and Canada fighter jets intercepted 4 Russian and Chinese bombers flying in international airspace near Alaska on Wednesday. This marked the first time that Chinese military aircraft have been intercepted in that area, according to U.S. officials, and the first time that Russian and Chinese bombers have flown together near Alaska. And here's the shit right here. Right? North America Aerospace Defense Command, NORAD, said that in a statement that it had detected, tracked, and intercepted 2 Russian Tu-95s and 2 PRCs, People Republic of China, H-6 military aircrafts operating in the Alaska Air Defense Identification Zone, or ADIZ, on July 24, 2024. NORAD said that the American and Canadian fighter jets conducted the intercept and noted that the Russian and Chinese remain in international airspace and did not enter the American or Canadian airspace. This is the first time we've seen these two countries fly together like that. They did enter our airspace, Defense Secretary Lord Austin told reporters on Thursday at a Pentagon conference. You know, Lord Austin, the Secretary of Defense, that said we could chew bubblegum and ride a bicycle or run at the same time, some stupid shit. Well, it looked like China and Russia, all right, is trying to let us know that, hey, just a matter of time. Just a matter of motherfucking time. They're testing us, and that's no surprise to any of us and the United States. And that the United States has closely monitored these aircrafts, tracked the aircraft, intercept the aircraft, and Rich demonstrates that our forces are at the ready at all times, and we have very good surveillance capabilities. We will see challenges from adversaries throughout, and I don't think that this particular point in time is any different. Now, if you keep reading, and like I say, here's all the shit, interception and all this shit. If you keep reading, it goes on to say that they were just conducting, it wasn't nothing going on that should raise red flags. Well, you know what? I'm here to tell you this. When you have two countries that are superpowers, just like ours, and America is interfering in both of their affairs. China wants Taiwan back. Russia wants Ukraine back. And America is interfering with Russia getting Ukraine and China getting fucking Taiwan. Now, I believe if World War III breaks out, China may not get involved. They're going to probably sit back and see what superpower emerges victorious and then decide if that superpower has enough to still go around with them. Or then the superpower that loses, then China will invade that superpower and whoop that superpower some more into submission. That's what I think China's doing, because China's not getting involved right now in a lot of Russia shit like America's getting involved in a lot of Ukraine shit, right? They're just sitting back waiting. For them to show force like that, to come right up to our doorsteps, tells me that, hey, motherfuckers, we're waiting. We're waiting to gap that ass. And if I'm Kamala Harris, I'm going to talk about her in a second. And if I get elected, if she gets elected, she needs to be, I don't know, talking with these other superpowers and trying to hash out something to where I'm not going to fuck with y'all if you don't fuck with me type bullshit. Because yes, America has a lot of capabilities and a lot of allies, but there are a lot of countries that are our allies that are sitting back waiting for us to fail so they can hop and join the strongest country that defeats us. Everybody's always gunning for the best. Yes, they knocked on our back door and we should be going to their front doors. But we're trying to help Ukraine. We're trying to protect Taiwan, and we're trying to help Israel. And I'm going to say it again. Helping Israel is one thing because they are, in my opinion, one of our greatest allies. But even that's going to get to a point to where we can't keep doing it because we can't keep giving all our assets away. And then we ain't got nothing to protect ourselves or have enough fighting capability to go against other countries. So that's my take on that. Let's talk about Kamala Harris and Trump right now. Okay. They are tied, essentially, in polls. The New York Times. They are pretty much tied. All right. Oh, I'm not paying for shit. And I ain't typing in no shit. That's what the New York Times does, people. Want you to pay. Anyway, she is pretty much right now in a dead tie for presidency, okay? Based on polls right now. These states right here, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Virginia, North Carolina, and Georgia, are undecided right now. And these are the ones that Kamala Harris needs to win. Right now, Trump has a commanding lead. Harris is way back here. But if she keeps these states here, she can win. And it's too early. These are just preliminaries, right? But right now, based on polls, she and Trump are tied. So let me give you my opinion about Kamala Harris real quick. Oh, add states. Damn. Let me go. Okay. Let me go back. Show you what I'm talking about. Got to add you guys. So right here, right? Trump has 236. Harris has 182. Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Virginia, New Hampshire, Maine, North Carolina, Georgia. These are all swing states, undecided, right? And Kamala needs to win all these states. If not, New Jersey, New York. If she doesn't win, Trump will be the next president. So she has to keep these states and flip a couple of red states. But in the polls right now, she is pretty much tied with Donald Trump. So let me give you guys my honest opinion about Kamala Harris real quick before I end it on something very funny. I'm very, very shocked at the amount of support that Kamala has gotten over the last week. I was very skeptical that she would have this turnout, right? Because she's Joe Biden VP. She shares a lot of similarities with Joe Biden, minus the cognitive decline, okay? But there are a lot of people out there that wants to see history. And just like Barack Obama became the first black African-American male president, there is a very strong likelihood that just because there are a lot of people, ever since Trump then kind of endorsed J.D. Vance, mainly women, that's, you know, that Trump's been down talking, and the way he's been down talking Kamala Harris about Kamala and all this other shit. There are a lot of people out there. They're kind of on the fence, but they're starting to sway towards Kamala Harris. She's the most overqualified candidate in history to run president. In history, whether you like her record or not, her qualifications are the most qualified out of any candidate to have ever ran for president. Okay? If Trump wants to win this thing, Trump's going to have to turn down the rhetoric and stop bashing women and all that. But of course he cannot, because that's his core audience. They want that Trump. Problem is, I don't think a lot of guys been paying attention, but there are a lot of women out there that's doing a lot of man work now, because, you know, men don't forget what it means to be men. You know, a lot of men don't have calluses on their hands anymore. I still got some from the other day training. You guys can probably see some of them calluses in the camera right there. You know, man don't forget what it means to put hands to work and work hard, lift heavy shit, right? Do stuff around the house, be a husband and father, do hard shit. There are a lot more women that's becoming more man. They're doing man shit. And so it might be a changing of the guard. Because if you look at the majority of America, there are more women working in harder jobs than men. Just be honest with you. I'm just keeping it real. You have more men that want to do social media and get rich by sitting on their ass. And you have women doing construction jobs now. They're working in multi-million-dollar businesses. There are women working in government offices. And I'm just being honest with you. There are a lot more women now working in Congress than ever before, because men don't want to deal with stress no more. So if I'm Donald Trump, I'm not trying to piss off the female population, because there are going to be a lot of women they're going to say, you know what, fuck you, Trump, and they're going to go for Kamala Harris. It's going to be a lot of men, white men, black men, Latino, that like, you know what, they love that strong woman mentality. They're going to go vote for Kamala. Yep, she might be nuts. And all politicians, Republican or Democrat, lie and do shady shit. So I'm not saying she's a saint. Go ahead, Trey Number. Go ahead.
Kamala Harris, man, she was doing some dirt in San Francisco.
Yeah,
You heard about that too, right? How she was prosecuting people in San Francisco. She was doing that in my city. And when she he really believed that when she become president, she's not gonna do that. And then on top of that, and I seen this video of Kamala Harris. She was all like, "Oh, we for the streets." I'm like, "Bitch, what the fuck? That's what you want for president?" Someone on the phone talk about, yeah, this for the streets. We for the streets. You feel me?
Well, I'm the type of guy. I'm like this here. I'm not saying she's getting my vote. Don't get it twisted, because I haven't decided on who I'm gonna vote for yet. I want someone that's gonna get in there and do the fucking job and not be about drama, doing stupid shit. And like I say, I hate to say it, but it looked like Trump is stirring up a lot of drama, and look like Kamala is stirring up a lot of drama. There are a lot of things that I'm sitting back. I'll put it to you this way. Both candidates have to prove something to me. They're going to have to prove something to me. I'm not going to just vote for Trump because he's a guy and he speaks his mind. Yes, I respect Trump because Trump speaks his fucking mind. But Trump is fucking oblivious to reality. Man got shot there, they got his head blown off. And it hasn't changed him. I mean, I have post-traumatic stress. I've been in a combat zone, and it fucks with your mind, but it made me realize how precious life is too. And he's back to his old rhetoric again. And he's old. Trump is almost 80 years old. Who say his cognitive decline ain't going to be coming real soon? And also, J.D. Vance is a two-faced motherfucker. J.D. Vance said a few years ago, Trump is the reason that a lot of shit's happening and all this bullshit. And now all of a sudden, Trump is the greatest guy in the fucking world. Then he sat there and talked shit about women that don't have kids are known as cat women or some shit, which is stupid. I don't give a fuck about being a Marine vet and all that shit. And kudos to him. But he can't be trusted. He blatantly lied. So I'm at a crossroads. I'm paying close attention because I might not vote. And this will be the first time since I've been eligible to vote that I might not fucking vote. Because yes, Kamala has a lot of things that want me to vote for her, but she has yet to show me some things that make me want to vote for her. Yes, was she tough on crime in California? She was the attorney general. She's supposed to have been. Did she do some underhand tactic stuff? Yeah, all politicians, anyone working in law enforcement that's up in power, yes, they do. All of them do. But do I think she'll make a better president than Trump? That's yet to be seen. I don't want to vote for her just because I want to make history. And I also got to see who is going to be her vice president. Because if it's crazy ass Gavin Newsom, I know damn well I'm not voting. Because Gavin Newsom won't even let goddamn store owners protect their own stores out there. You walk right into a goddamn store out there in California, rob the motherfucker and leave, and if you try to stop the robbery, you going to jail. So don't nobody want Gavin Newsom as VP. I know the fuck I don't. And listen, women, don't get mad. I don't think an all-female ticket should be warranted too. Because as much as I respect Gretchen Whitmire, I don't think an all-female ticket is going to be what America needs. I think if Kamala wants to win this election, she's going to need a strong male running mate to back her. Okay? If you go all-female ticket, and she do win, well, if the country goes south, it's going to look bad on women. Right? So you want to have a balance there. I understand it used to be male. I get it. I understand. All right, I get it. But I would rather have Kamala with a strong male backup VP than Kamala going with Gretchen Whitmire, something like that. Right? I'm not saying that an all-female ticket won't happen in the future. I think if they go that way now, it might be the death blow to her chances of winning. But if she wins and it's all female ticket and they do great for 4 years, then hey, that re-election, if they doing good, keep their ass in there. Yes. Yeah, you guys understand? JD Vance is a crazy son of a bitch, man. Fucking crazy as hell. And Goose say he's voting independent. Yep. Now, let's end on something funny. I'm gonna show you guys something. Listen. Kim Gill for?
Hell no.
What are you doing, baby? Listen to me. This is, I think, Donald Trump Jr.'s fucking wife. She used to be married, I think, to Gavin Newsom. She done had more, listen, man. She done had more Botox. Listen, what is this? Are you Michael Jackson? Are you he and you got crabs? Was your thong up in your vagina? Were you on your period? So many questions just based on where your 4 fingers and your thumb is at. Now, we all know, and listen, this is not fake. This was on Fox News Live. They were doing the RNC. It was everywhere last week. All I want to know is this. Donald Trump, that infamous tape where he said, I'm famous, you know, I hug them, I grab women, grab them by the pussies, you know, endorsing he grabbed pussies. Or were you trying to endorse that for Donald Trump? What, that's your father-in-law. What were you trying to get an endorsement on the pussy grabbing? I mean, we want to know what the fuck is going on. You right behind Trump, grabbing your shit. What are you doing? Listen, if it itches, go to the bathroom. If you had a pad on, it would itch and go to the bathroom. Straighten it out in the bathroom. You was on national TV at an RNC convention, like you, what, did your pussy get wet? What is this? I want to know. And this isn't fake. This was really caught on camera. I didn't really pay no attention to it when I first watched RNC, because I watched all 4 nights. But that I want you, listen, man. Just look at this picture one more time. What are you doing? What is this? What is this? What? Let that shit sink in your goddamn mind. Straight up, any last word? I'm about to get to end this stream. I don't understand women grabbing their crotch on national TV. Holy shit, you got some crotch where I go the fuck on.
For one, thank you for having me on the stream. I appreciate it.
No
2,
problem.
These motherfuckers is crazy. And then 3, the grind never stops. It's very simple.
Appreciate it. And you guys go check out Trade Numbers channel, man. Matter of fact, Trey, if you don't mind, you can put it in the chat. Or Sunshine, if you still watching Sunshine, will link your channel. All content creators that's sub to my channel.
I got you.
Feel free to link it down below. Right now. Yeah, shout out to all you guys. Y'all keep me entertained as well. But with all that being said, guys, I hope you all enjoy. Next week, Friday, if I live stream, it will be late in the evening. For those of you that see what's on my head, the Falcons training camp has begun, and I will be at the training camp tomorrow, actually. And then next Friday, it's at the Benz, the stadium. So I'll be at the Benz, and that's from 6 to 8:30 Friday evening next week. So that's why, depending on what time I get back from the stadium, the fans and trying to get autographs and stuff might dictate if I live stream next Friday. If I don't, then I'm gonna be trying to get it done maybe the following week during the week. So yeah, give me a lot more content to talk about. I appreciate Sunshine. Thank you so much. I'm kind of enjoying the streams every other week because I have a lot of stuff to come to bring to the table. So we might keep this going 2 streams out of the month. I do know for my members, I have forgot about you guys. I plan on doing a giveaway stream here in the upcoming few weeks. Since my daughter's starting school on Thursday, my son's in ABA. He might be going to school this year. All depends on what his therapy thinks about an ABA. Ooh, my nose ain't runs that water. I'm sweating. This light in my this lights in the face. Go ahead.
Quick question.
Yes.
ABA is
it's alternate behavior analysis, something like that.
Yeah.
So my son has autism. So
I
it's designed to help with the behavior, to get him to be successful in the grow. And my son isn't one of those bad autistic kids. He's high functioning, but still, there are just certain things that we don't understand that the experts understand. So they are helping us here at the house. When he goes there, we do sit down and videos every week or so, and I get to see his therapist almost every day. And they give me tools and my wife tools to help us, work with him at the house and to get him to try to talk. He can say a couple of words. He can't talk. His communication is lacking, but he can do everything else pretty goddamn good. So we're trying to see if he's ready to go to school this year. If not, then he'll be going next year to the first grade. If he goes to school this year, he'll be in kindergarten. He's only 5, so it's not recommended that he has to start school this year. So we put him in pre-K last year, and he did okay. But, at the time, we also had signed him up for ABA. And then once he got approved, his teachers in pre-K were like, hey, yeah, we think that may be more helpful for him. And then, once he gets more, adaptive to being able to sit still and to focus, because his attention span is very short. And most autistic kids are, because the way they brain move. If they can give him the sit still and the focus, then he'll be ready to go to school. But when he put his mind on shit, he absorbed it like that. So,
definitely.
So
I know because I like to have it.
Yeah, for me, I'm learning more about myself through my son. Patience is the biggest thing, and I plan on doing a video more in depth about autism and the things I learned as a father and as a parent. For those that might have children that's struggling with autism that don't understand how to deal with it. I always, when people find out he has autism, the first thing they say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. It must be hard." And there's no need to apologize. I mean, that's my son. I'm gonna love him regardless.
Savar.
My job as a father is to make sure he's gonna be okay. I always think about when I'm up in age, when I'm getting ready to kick the bucket, and my daughter, if she have children and all that, will he be able to maintain? You understand what I'm saying? Because when you get old, let's say I'll be 70 in fucking 40 years, right? 78 actually. And my son, let me get his age right. Will be roughly 48. He's 30 years behind me. So at that time, if he isn't living on his own and independent, which is what we're hoping for, will my daughter be able to take care of him? If she has children, because I fear that as a parent, when I leave here, my wife leave here, how is he's going to fare? So that's why I be so in tune with my children. I'm trying to prepare them to be independent adults. So that's why I tell you guys, and I thank you guys for understanding. When I'm not on this internet, I'm in my kid's life because my family is more important, right? And that's what we're missing nowadays is father figures. That's exactly why kids are turning out the way that they are. And I'm one of those guys. I made them. I'm going to raise them. So as they get older, you'll be seeing less of me on here because they're going to require more of my time. My daughter might play soccer this year. So guess what that means for me? Practice, helping her practice. So you might not hardly even see me on the internet, but once or twice out the month because my family comes first. I never got onto YouTube to try to be famous. I only come on here to vent and speak my mind about opinions and stuff like that. So that's what ABA is. And, for me, man, I'm learning a lot about it. And I had a client that was autistic a couple of years ago. And, he was very high functioning. He could talk, but, he had this like Tourette's thing. And they call it stemming, to where he would have to do repetitive things in order to continue to go through, his day. Right. So my son, he got that typical sway and that humming. Right. That's what he does to soothe himself. And he loves music. But other than that, he's a very nice guy. He loves women. And so we're working on that. And the reason being, he wants to crawl and touch all on women, because my wife shows so much affection. I have to tell you guys, stop doing that, because it's carrying over now into therapy. He wants to rub on women and, give them kisses and all that fucking shit. I mean, I'm glad he likes women, because I love women, but, as he gets older, that behavior is not going to be accepted. So those are one of the things that we're working on. But eventually, though, I'll go more in depth about that on a video about autism. And thank you, Sunshine. I appreciate it. And yes, he's very smart. He's very smart.
Hey, man.
Heck, Jamie, you motherfucker. But anyway, what you about to say, Trey? Before I got here, what you about to say, boss? Before I get out here.
I said, hang in there, man. It ain't easy.
Oh yeah,
believe me. I suffered from it too growing up. So
yeah. I know. Well, like I said, the grind never stops. I'm gonna be in my kids' life until they throw dirt on my motherfucking ass. But
one more thing.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. So you know about the ABC then? Antecedent, behavior, consequence.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Reinforcement, all that.
Yes. For me, I look at that because for someone that had to go through cognitive therapy himself for post-traumatic stress, the antecedent is the trigger. It's the thing that triggers the behavior, and then the consequences after the fact. So I try to watch my son to see what's triggering him to do certain things. Because for someone that's suffering post-traumatic stress, which is a mental disorder myself, there are certain things I try to avoid because I know they're going to trigger certain emotions that I don't want. And everybody has triggers, but when you've been traumatized by things, I purposely avoid things that reminds me of Iraq a lot, because I don't want to feel those emotions too much. So with my son, with him being autistic, when he started to do certain things, like stem on certain things, it might be a good behavior that's going to come or a tantrum that's going to come. So I try to gauge which one I think is going to come based on his mannerisms and his body language. And that's something that I learned as a veteran about myself and watching other veterans that suffer the same thing. And so that's why I've been learning more about myself through him. He's been teaching me things than all the therapy. Because I never thought I'd have an autistic son, but that's just the luck of the draw. But I love him so much because he teaches me about myself every day. And as well as my daughter. That's why I got some grades coming in, because that motherfucker worked my nerves, but I love her to death too. If any one of my children gonna be like me, it's gonna be her. And I always tell her, do better than dad. I try to watch my language around her too. She don't curse, but I'm like, do better than dad. Just because dad say certain things, you don't say certain things. I'm trying to raise her to be very respectful, but I'm also trying to raise her to not to have to depend on no one. You do everything by yourself. You don't need no man in your life. And if she grow up and she decide to like women, you don't need no woman in your life. You can do everything by yourself if you believe in yourself. And that's how I'm raising both my kids, because I want them to do better than me and my wife. All parents want that for their children. And I'm going to say it again. That's what we're missing in this day and age. So you young sperm donors out there that want to fuck and make kids, make sure you have the balls and the mindset to take care of them. Don't just donate sperm and run away. Don't work. Brittany Grunner?
Hell no.
Don't work. I got a video about your ass next week. Because see, you said you the daddy. You the pappy. Well, I got news for you. You wasn't born with no dick. you had to go get semen from a sperm bank, or your baby mama did, in order to get that baby. See, you can't replace the man. That's why they have sperm banks. Last I checked, women don't produce sperm. I'm sorry. So I don't care how much testosterone you take. Obviously, you hate men so much that you want to be one. You didn't want to fuck one, but you want to be one. I don't understand the logic, but you are a mama, not a daddy. I'm sorry. You're not a daddy. You never will be a daddy. I'm talking like Dusty Rhodes for a reason. You'll never be a daddy. You're always going to be mama. You're going to be mama. Remember that. It's two mamas raising a child. Because let's see how manly you is when real stress hits you. Yeah, you was in rushing to prison. I understand. But it's totally different with a child. The amount of stress that's going to be on you when that child starts to grow will be inklings to the amount of stress of being in prison. The amount of stress that I deal with my two children far outweighs the stress I dealt with in the combat zone. I'm more worried about my kids' life than I'll worry about my own life in the combat zone, because they need parents to guide them, to protect them. You have to understand, you're going to have a lot more sleepless nights. You wait till that baby gets here. Or that baby is here. You just wait. You just fucking wait. You ain't seen shit. You want to be a man so bad? But don't complain when shit get too rough. Gonna be a lot of sleepless nights. A lot of them. Ask me how the fuck I know. Ask me how I know. Getting up, getting fucking odd foods, and don't let her have a cesarean section. Because my wife had to go through it twice. Because she couldn't have a natural birth. So, just wait. There's a reason why there's high testosterone in men and low T in women. You're going to find out real goddamn soon. I want to see just how much man you really is. I seen that stupid shit. I'm the pappy. I'm the daddy. I'm the daddy. And if you're taking out testosterone, you know you're fucking up your inside. But I'm not going to start. I'm saving that for another video. I got some good content coming. Don't y'all motherfucking worry. It'll be dropping that week. Yeah, I'm saving it. I'm saving it. Yeah, man. Hey. That's what I'm talking about. Right here. Pot called the kettle bug. Oh, man, y'all crazy. Look, guys, I enjoyed you all. I will see you all on some videos, but I won't see you live, but on videos this upcoming week. And I will keep you guys posted on the next upcoming live stream. For you members, look out for some more content dropping. I got something interesting I plan on giving you members in next video. I think it may be too raunchy for YouTube. And until then, you guys stay safe. And big your boy Savar Matner. I'm out, everyone. Peace.